Jays win and win the series. 2-1. Jays win 7-4 over the New York Yankees. And man, that was just a good game overall by the boys. Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's start with J-Hap. His stat line does not suggest he was that good, but he was good. I mean, he made a few bad pitches, and with those bad pitches, they took it out of the yard. It happens. It does. Other than that, he went 7 1/3. He gave up 7 hits. That's not bad. 4 runs, but 3 were home runs, and 1 Joaquin Benoit let come around to score. So he had 1 walk and 9 strikeouts. It's a great outing by Jay. And CC Sabathia, the Jays found a way to light him up. Just a great job. We talked about that yesterday. They needed to be able to do that since he's been struggling, and they did just that. Let's start with Josh Donaldson, though. I mean, a lot of weird things happened today with him. Let's start with the little altercation with John Gibbons in the dugout. And you know what? People are thinking, oh no, things are starting to heat up. We don't like the looks of this. Look. It's 2 grown men in the heat of the moment going at it. It happens. It does. And look what happens when Josh Donaldson ends up scoring a run later on. High fives, Gibby. Is there anything wrong? If there is, they're not letting it affect the play. So, whatever. Later in the game, though, Josh Donaldson gets sawed off pretty much and jams his thumb, and that was a problem earlier in the year. And he left the game right after that. He told Gibby, "No, I'm done." So, hopefully with the off day tomorrow, with some rest, he'll be able to go in all hunky-dory. But, that's the least of our worries at this point because we're talking about the win today. But let's keep it up with these few guys. How about this? Russell Martin. After a great game yesterday, he goes 3 for 5 today with an RBI and a run scored. Just a great game by him once again, raising his average now to 241. I mean, you remember back in May when it was 160 and we're thinking this guy is awful. What is this? Now he's hitting really good. It just takes time. It's baseball. Troy Tulowitzki goes 1 for 5, but he scores that first run of the ball game. His average stays the same at 257. That's all right. And I think the player of the game right here, Melvin Upton Jr. When have we been able to say that? We've been trying to find ways of liking this guy. With the good defense, the stolen bases. We had 3 in that one game, but the bat has just not been there. But today it was. He goes 2 for 3, scores 2 runs, gets 3 RBIs on a home run, and he walks. 2 for 3 with a home run and a walk. I'll take that any day from Melvin. Ezekiel Carrera had that double in the second inning, or when the Jays scored, second inning, and that was a great job by him. Darwin Barney, good to see him back in the lineup getting a couple hits. He goes 2 for 4 with 2 ribs. Great job by him. But let's talk about the job by Roberto Osuna tonight. I know it was probably not put into perspective, I guess. He comes in up 3 runs. Up 3, 7-4. And 2 on and 2 out. And Didi Gregorius is up. But man, the composure on that kid, and we can still call him a kid, he's 21 years old, gets his 27th save today, strikes out Gregorius to end the inning, goes 3 up, 3 down in the next inning, ends up with 2 strikeouts in his 1 inning and a third of work. The guy is just unbelievable. We all know it. We love it. It's amazing. All that talk about him going into the rotation, we now have a 6-man rotation. We don't need to add him. But just a great game overall by the boys. Now, series is done with the Yankees. We won 2 of 3. Luckily, we could have lost the series, but last night's great game. And now let's move ahead. Obviously, Boston-Baltimore go tonight. Dylan Bundy versus David Price. It's going to be interesting. Honest to God, at this point, where the Jays have won today, I don't care who wins. If Boston wins, they're still a game behind us, and Baltimore's 2 back. Baltimore wins, they're 1 back. Boston's 2 back. So one team's going to be 2 back, one's going to be 1 back. We don't know who. So at this point, I don't care who wins. I really don't. I'd like to see David Price get rocked a little bit, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. So with the off day tomorrow, Boston and Baltimore both play, so they gain one of those games back. Hopefully they lose, but we can't focus on them losing ball games. We have to do our part. So let's talk about the weekend series coming up against Cleveland. Friday, it's a night game against Cleveland, and Trevor Bauer is on the mound, and Francisco Lariano is going for the Jays. So hopefully Lariano can have a good outing. They're playing in a fairly decent-sized ballpark, and Trevor Bauer, who the Jays have seen, he was in the 19th inning game where he pitched, I think it was 5 innings, and ended up getting that win. Game 2 of the series, Aaron Sanchez versus Josh Tomlin, who's been, his record's decent, 11-6, but he's been, 4.14 ERA. Sanchez looking to be dynamite as usual. And in the finale, Corey Kluber, who's been very, very, very good lately. And against Marcus Stroman, who has been very good himself. So it's going to be a very tough series this weekend. And then the Jays have an off day Monday as well, so they can put their heart out into this series and then have a day off. There's really not much more to talk about. Jays win. They have an off day tomorrow. Kick it up, relax. Josh Donaldson can rest. The whole team can really rest, take it easy for a bit, and go into Cleveland looking for a series win. Possibly a sweep, but we mainly like a series win. So that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button. Love to see the comments from all you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you really, really liked it. And hey, we'll talk to you guys Friday night after hopefully a good start to the series and a Blue Jays win, 3rd in a row hopefully. We'll talk to you guys post-game.